WFYI podcasts are brought to you by Visit Bloomington, Indiana, where Hoagie Carmichael, Booker T. Jones, and John Mellencamp impacted the city and helped it become a music destination. Bloomington is home to a variety of musical artists, live music venues, and hundreds of annual music events. More information at musicbloomington.com.
What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back into time.
This is Butch Slaughter, and you're listening to the echoes of Indiana Avenue. Welcome to my neighborhood, the Avenue. I grew up here, and each week I'll be sharing the sounds and stories of the people that made the Avenue great. Welcome back to the Avenue. For the next 3 weeks on Echoes of Indiana Avenue, we'll look back at the life and music of Reunald Jones, an important jazz trumpet player with deep connections to the Avenue neighborhood. During his legendary career, Jones performed with the biggest stars in American music. He was among a small group of musicians who performed with both the Duke Ellington and Count Basie bands. Jones also worked with music icons like Ella Fitzgerald, Sonny Rollins, Dinah Washington, Quincy Jones, and Nat King Cole, among many others. Stay tuned for the next 3 weeks as we explore the music of Reunald Jones. In this episode, we'll focus on Jones' early recordings. Reunald Jones was born in Indianapolis on December the 22nd of 1910. Music was part of his family legacy. His father, John Wesley Jones, was a musician, and his cousin, Roy Eldridge, was a famous jazz trumpet star. His family had strong ties to the Avenue neighborhood. During the early 1900s, his father was a choral director for the Bethe A.M.E. church and a bandleader for the Senate Avenue YMCA. And during the 1930s, his sister, Louise Fields, was an editor for the Indianapolis Recorder. After spending the first decade of his life in Naptown, Jones moved with his family to Muncie, Indiana in 1920. By age 15, Jones was playing trumpet in a local Muncie band that included Doc Wheeler on trombone. Wheeler became a star on the Avenue scene during the 1930s. During the early 1940s, Jones and Wheeler would reunite for a series of recordings with Bluebird Records. By age 20, Jones left Muncie to pursue a life in music. He performed with a variety of original territory bands, including Speed Webb's Hoosier Melody Lads, where he had the chance to play with his cousin, Roy Eldridge. It's been said that Jones was also a member of the legendary Avenue band, the Brown Buddies. By the mid-1930s, Jones was in New York, where he began his recording career. His first known recording was a 1934 date with Mes Mesro and his orchestra. We'll listen to that session now. This is Apologies, followed by Sending the Vipers. That was Miss Misro with Sending the Vipers, featuring Reunald Jones on trumpet. Up next, we'll hear 3 tracks Jones cut with the bandleader Don Redman. From 1936, we'll hear Moonrise on the Lowlands. And from 1938, we'll listen to Margie and Down Home Rag. That was Don Redman with Down Home Rag, featuring Naptown's Reunald Jones on trumpet. Up next, we'll hear a pair of tunes Jones cut with the Chick Webb Orchestra in 1934. I Can't Dance, I Got Ants in My Pants, and Imagination.
Oh, Zazu, oh, Zazu, oh, Zuzan, oh, Zuzan, oh, Zazu, oh, Zazu. Bobby, I can't dance. Got ants in my pants. I can't dance. Got ants in my pants. A man that doesn't dream is like a ship without a stern. No matter how you scheme, you can never make a turn. My only inspiration is just imagination, make believe.
That was Chick Webb with Imagination, featuring Reunald Jones on trumpet. In 1938, Jones recorded a series of tracks with bandleader Lil Hardin and her swing orchestra. We'll listen to 3 of those cuts now. Harlem on a Saturday Night, Everything's Wrong, Ain't Nothing Right, and Knock Need Sal.
Now all the sugar hillers are a bunch of killer dillers. I'm trying to set you right. You can see most any old thing in Harlem on Saturday night.
Stay tuned. Echoes of Indiana Avenue will return with more music from Reunald Jones after this short break.
WFYI podcasts are brought to you by Visit Bloomington, Indiana, where Hoagie Carmichael, Booker T. Jones, and John Mellencamp impacted the city and helped it become a music destination. Bloomington is home to a variety of musical artists, live music venues, and hundreds of annual music events. More information at musicbloomington.com.
This is Butch Slaughter, and you're listening to the Echoes of Indiana Avenue.
This is the first episode in our three-part series exploring the music of Reunald Jones, an important jazz trumpet player with deep connections to the Avenue neighborhood. On this week's show, we've been focusing on Jones' early recordings. Up next, we'll listen to 3 tracks Jones recorded with the Jimmy Lunsford Orchestra in 1946 and 1947. 4 or 5 times, Shut Out, and Call the Police.
4, 5 times, 4, 5 times, 4, 5 times. Thursday night, doing things right, 4, 5 times. Maybe you sigh, maybe you cry. But even if you die, you can go on and do it 4, 5 times. Call the police, hurry, hurry, someone stole my gal from me. Mop it up, mop it up, mop it up.
That was Jimmy Lunsford with Call the Police, featuring Naptown's Reunald Jones on trumpet. We'll end this week's show with 3 tracks Jones recorded with his old Muncie, Indiana bandmate, Doc Wheeler. From 1941, this is Doc Wheeler and his Sunset Orchestra with Who Threw the Whiskey in the Well, Keep Jumpin', and Fuji.
Now who threw the whiskey in the well, huh?
Got a GP jab, makes the aches happy. So dig yourself a portion of the Fuji. Food, 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 food. Dig yourself a portion of the Fuji.
That was Doc Wheeler with Fuji. featuring Naptown's own Reunald Jones on trumpet. And that's all the time we have for this week. Tune in next week as we explore Jones' work with the Count Basie Band. You can meet me here on the Avenue again next week. Same time, same place. You can find the Echoes of Indiana Avenue podcast on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, or wherever you download your podcast. Echoes of Indiana Avenue is written and produced by Kyle Long and hosted and co-produced by me, Herman Butch Slaughter.
Nobody knows on uptown, baby, like I do. Nobody knows on uptown, baby, like I do. If you will stop and listen, I will tell you a thing or two.
WFYI podcasts are brought to you by Gregory and Appel Insurance, dedicated to helping people and businesses navigate the complexities of risk management, employee benefits, and private client insurance. More at GregoryAppel.com.